We're studying IGCSE maths and we're revising similarities. So let's just say similarities, full revision. Now, first thing first, I need you to write these some formulas in your notebook. Formulas are area, or let's say for area we have k squared. Just a second. For area. Then we have something else. We have for length and for volume. We have k squared, k for length, k squares for area. So let's just say one more thing. Factor is, write this in your notebook. For length it is k, for area it's k squared, and for volume it is k cubed. Similar shapes. Write the whole thing down. So for similar shapes, the length for length the factor is k, for area factor is k squared, for volume is k cubed. We'll see how to use this in a second. How to use these factors. Okay, let's start with the question. Tell me when you're done writing. Write today's date, Zara, and the name of the class. This is the first question. Now, Safa, written this?
No, sir, I'm writing this one.
Okay, write it.
Done, sir.
Let's continue. Now, let's start with the first question. The first question is, Zara, read the question. Or Rachit, read the question.
Sir?
Yes, sir. The diagram shows two mathematically similar containers. The larger container has a base with a diameter of 9 centimeter and a height of 20 centimeter. The smaller container has a base with diameter d centimeter and height with 10 centimeter. Find the value of d.
Find the value of d. Yes, Zara, what was your question?
No, I was just asking to zoom out because I wanted to write the answer.
Okay.
I finished.
Now. Finished? Perfect. Okay. Now let's start with this. Lula and Diana, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Diana, I want to hear your voice. Diana, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Now, good evening, both of you. Assalamu alaikum. Let's start the class. The class today is the revision for similarities because you have a test tomorrow, I think. And this chapter we have already done in class, right, Rachit? Let's continue. The diameter comes under length. Okay, comes under length. It's not area, it's not volume, it's some length. So this is your diameter, and this is d. Now both of these are similar shapes. So what we can do is we can write 9. Let's say which is smaller. Safa, which of these shape is smaller? I'll say A and B. Is A smaller or B smaller?
B.
B. So what we'll write is 9 is equals to K into D. Diameter, right? We're taking the diameter. So for diameter, let's say for diameter, 9 is equals to K into D. So all we're doing is we're taking the bigger one, which is 9, will be equal to K times the smaller one. K is the factor for length. Now Diana and Lula, write this in your notebook. Take a screenshot first. You have to write it later in your notebook. Tell me when you're done taking a screenshot. Done?
We're not actually taking a screenshot since we're using the
Laptop. All right. Then okay, I'll have you write this later. All you need to do is for length. Diana, read this out loud first. Quick. From the top.
Similar shapes. For length, factor is k. For area, factor is k squared. For volume, factor is k cubed.
K cube. Perfect. Now, diameter is a length. It is not area or volume. So the factor is k. All you have to do is take the larger one. 9 is equals to k times the smaller diameter. And the next thing we can do is we can do the same thing for height. Height, the bigger one is 20, which is equals to k times smaller one 10. Now, Safa, tell me what is k? From the second equation, what is k?
K is equal to 10 minus 20.
Not minus, it's divide, so it goes there, it becomes, it's multiplied, so it will become divide. So 20 divided by 10, which is 2. K is 2. Now, Rachit, look at the first equation. Now, I know k is 2. 10 goes there, it becomes multiply, becomes divide, fine. Then 9 is equals to k into d. Now, I know what k is. Lula, what is k? 2, since we already found it. And now, Rachit, tell me how do I find d?
Become 2d equals to 9. So if we want the value of d, we divide 9 by
9 by 2. So it's being multiplied. If I take 2 to the other side, it will become divide. Now, any of you any questions, ask me.
Can you repeat, sir?
I can repeat, sure.
Sir,
And I can repeat it as many times as you want. Yeah, yes, Zara.
sir, I can't hear you properly.
The rest of you, can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Then Zahara, try rejoining the meeting. Now we'll go over it one more time, and then when Zahara joins, we'll try the next question. Let's start with the first one. Now, in the question, what they're asking us is, you have two similar shapes. They have given you the diameter of one shape and the length and height and diameter. You know the height of both of the shapes, but you don't know the diameter of one of the shapes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the height, okay, and we'll write it like this. So the bigger is equals to 20 is equals to k times 10, the smaller one. And then this will help us find k. What is k now? Luna?
20 divided by 10.
2. 20 divided by 10, that's 2. Now, similarly, I can also use the diameter here to make a similar equation. All I have to do is write 9 is equals to k times d. Now, I don't know what d is, so I'll just write d here. But from the last equation, I found k. So 9 is equals to 2 times d. Therefore, d is how much? Diana, tell me what is d?
9 by 2.
So 4.5. The answer is 4.5.
But,
Any doubts, anyone?
Yes, sir, can I know
Yes.
what is k?
K is factor of similarity. Okay. Now k is a factor of, let's say, factor of length or similarity. Now from here we realized it. For length, factor is k. For area, factor will be k squared. Right? That is what k is. K is the factor. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now let's try the next question. Rachit, read the question.
Yeah. The larger container has a capacity of 1600 ml. Calculate the capacity of the smaller container.
Now you know the volume of the larger person. Volume of larger. Now you know the, okay. Diana, tell me what is the factor for volume?
K
Is
cube.
it k cube? So we'll just do it like this. So the larger one, again, let's look over here. A is larger, so this is going to be, the volume for this guy is 1600. but I don't know the volume of this guy. Let's call it X. Fine. The smaller one is X. Volume is X. I don't know what it is. Now, Zahra, can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now, what we have to do here is, we know the volume of the bigger one, which is 1600. And I'll make this equals to K times the smaller one, which I don't know, let's call it X. Therefore, how do I find X? Well, I know K from the last question. K was 2. So 1600 is equals to K, which I found to be 2 over here. So K is 2 raised to power 3 into X. Now tell me the answer. All of you in the chat, what is X? Safa, work with me on the board. How do I find X?
We will do
So X equals to 200.
square.
In the chart, Rachel. Now we'll first cube 2, right? Safa, so 2 cubed. What is 2 cubed? We'll write it like this. 1600 is equals to 2 raised to power 3, which is 8 into X. Now what do we do after this?
We will shift 8 and it will be,
Eight.
we will divide by 1600.
So this will be 200. Any questions, anyone? So the
No,
answer
sir.
is 200 ml. Diana, any questions? Lula, Zara? I'm going to give you a similar question. Let's try a similar question just like this. Rachid, do it in your notebook and send me a picture.
Okay.
Now, Zahara, read the question.
Two cylindrical cans are mechanically similar. The larger can has a capacity of 1 liter and the smaller can has a capacity of 400 milliliter. Calculate the diameter T of 440 ml can.
Okay. Now, again, we'll have to form equations. What kind of equations can I form? Tell me, Zahra.
So you have to find
So all
diameter.
of you, yeah, tell me.
So it's length. So wait. So the first thing we have to do is we will get the same size with the smaller one, and we have to cross multiply, right? And then when we get the answer, we'll do it with the length formula. Is this
Yeah,
how
we can do that. Exactly, like that. The first thing first, Lula, how do I convert liter into milliliter? They must be the same unit. So how many liter is 1 milliliter? How many
Thousands.
milliliter is 1 liter? It's 1000. This 1000 ml. Now, Rachid, are you doing?
Yeah, sir.
Now,
Sir, I have a doubt.
Okay.
So it would become 1000. So I converted it to mls. So it would become 1000 equals to K cube into 440, right?
440. Yes. Now our
Okay.
equation, the first equation, Zara, is going to be 1000, the bigger one, again is equals to K cubed into the smaller one, which is 440. Any questions, any one of you? Lula, Safa, Diana?
No.
First question done. Now second one is, well, the same thing will apply for the length. Now this is not volume, it's a length, right? It's a measurement. So we'll say 12 is equal to K into D. Now from the first equation, let's solve it and find K. So how do I find K? Let's first take this guy to the other side. It will become 1000 divided by 440 is equal to K cubed. What is 1000 divided by 440? Look at the calculator. So that's going to be 25 by 11. And now how do I find K cubed, Lula? How do I find K?
To find K, we put the 3 before it. Like root the whole 25 by 11.
The cube root of 11. Now tell me the answer. All of you write the answer in the chat. Safa, Zara, write the answer in the chat for K. Use your calculator. Now, Diana, why Diana and Lula are in the same device?
We don't have any other available laptops currently, so we're using the
alright.
same one.
Fine. All right, no worries. Now, what is the value of this? We'll just use the cube root, shift of the root, and then we'll write 25 by 11. That is my k, which is 1.31476 something. Now, Zahra, how did you get the answer?
It's
Talk to me.
actually
But why is it wrong?
I've sent you the answer on WhatsApp.
Okay. Right, perfect. Now, Rachit, you have okay. We'll look at that in a second. Now, whenever you're writing this part, try to take at least 5 digits. Okay? Don't take like 2 digits here in the answer. Take 5 digits because this is the calculation part. Now, what is the second? Look at the second equation.
sir.
Yeah, Zahra,
Sir, teach me how to lift the 3 up.
I'll tell you. So, on your calculator, press shift.
Yeah, I
Done.
can.
And then press root. Done.
Yes, sir.
Now, Lula or Safa, tell me, how do I solve the after this?
We will
The second
put,
equation is, yeah, tell me.
we'll put this answer in the place of k,
Okay, then
and we will shift the number to the left side, and we will divide it by 12.
perfect. And now D, what is D? Diana and Lula, tell me the answer for D. That's all the question your teacher has given you, Zara? Now
Yes,
that's just 2 questions. Oh my God, my worksheets have 17 questions as homework. So please do them. Now just a second. You'll be getting homework for all of these chapters. Check the GCR. I'll send you a reminder later. Now we'll try a few more questions on this. Rachit, any doubts so far?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Now, what is the value of D? Diana, tell me.
9.12714.
1.4. Now, but the final answer should only be 3SF. So we'll write 9.13. Okay. This is called 3SF. What that means is only 3 digits.
Sir, 3 significant figures.
Yeah, 3 significants, right? That's true. SF stands for sig fig. Significant figures. And what that means is we'll have, other than 0, you should have 3 digits. So this is also 3SF. We don't count 0. Okay. Now this is also 3SF because we don't count 0, 3 digits. 3 digits except 0. Fine. So write your final answer like that. Now next thing is, let's look at more questions. Give me 1 second. Now Zahra, have you done congruence?
Sir, can you repeat it again?
Have you done congruence?
Is it in chapter the
Similarity.
angle chapter?
No, it's before. It's in similarity chapter.
Also.
Now Rachit, same thing here. This will be 7. So round this as 1.5 if you're rounding it. Let's go to the next question then. I'm going to give you a few questions on the board. Solve them and tell me when you're done. Just a second. Start. First question is on the board. Now find X and Y. Quick. Now for this, you have a timer on the screen. You only have 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Rachit, start, send me a picture as well. All of you send me a picture. If you have a problem with the question, you can do it with me on the board.
Sir, can I do with you on the board?
Yes, you can. Read the question, Safa.
Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Calculate the value of x and y.
X and Y. Okay. Now, first thing first, we know that these are similar. Now we take corresponding sides. This is the same as this side, this is the same as this side, and this is the same as this side. Now, which two corresponding sides do we know?
8 centimeter and 6 centimeter.
So 8 is bigger. This shape is, let's call this shape A and shape B. So bigger is 8 is equals to K into 6. Now what is K?
8 divided by 6.
That is 4 by 3. Fine. Now I know what K is. That's my first equation done. Now second equation, we have to find X. So which side is corresponding with X? These two sides are together. These are corresponding sides. So we'll write one more equation. Let's say 10 is equals to K times X. Now I know what K is, which is 4.3. Now find the answer, Safa, for X. The rest of you, how is the progress? Zahara, are you solving?
Sir, I've sent you the photo.
I
Send
am
the photo.
currently solving with you guys since I didn't understand how to do it.
Okay. Diana, what about you?
Same.
Same. Zahara, what about you?
Sir, I'm doing it.
You're doing it on your own?
Yeah.
Good.
15
Now,
by
X, what is X? This will be 30 by 4 or 15 by 2, which is same as 15 divided by 2 will be 7.5. Now, Rachit, what is your answer? 7.5. Correct. Good. Okay. Next step is look at, we have to find Y. Now, we can form one more equation for Y. Y is equals to, tell me the equation, Safa and Rachit, Safa and Diana. Now, while Rachit solve the next question,
y
which
is equal
is
to k
Y
into
is
9.
equals to,
Sir, I've done for Y in that only, sir.
yeah, I know. I'm sending you a question which you need to finish after this.
Yes, sir.
This one. Start solving. Now, Y is equals to K into 9. Diana, what do I do after this?
K equals to 9 divided by 1.
No, but I know K already from the last question. K was 4 over 3. So we'll write Y is equals to 4 over 3 into 9. We're trying to find Y. That's my big question. What is Y? Right? I don't know Y, but I do know K from the last question. So we can find Y now. Safa, what is Y? Or Safa, tell me the answer in the chat. Luna, tell me the answer on the board.
Sir, I got the first one, but the second one I didn't get it.
It's the same thing. Form another equation like part 2. Form another equation and plug in the value for K.
With the y and 9?
Y and 9, yes.
Yeah.
So Y is equal to K into 9. Then, Luna, what is the answer? So 4 into 9, which is 36, and divided by 3, which is 12. Now, any doubts, ask me. Lula and Diana? Safa, doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now, okay. Now, Safa, you'll have to do this question on your own. Rachit, any doubts in this question?
Sir, I'm trying to do it. I'm understanding it.
Okay, that's good. Now you have a timer as well. So look at the timer on the screen. And when it reaches 2 minutes, you're done with time. Now, Rachit, I'm preparing you for the time management in the exam, which is a big thing. So finish the question I need the question from you when it reaches 2 minutes. Now, Lula worked with me on the board. Read the question. Safa, do it on your own. Zara, do it on your own.
Okay, sir.
The length of a backpack of a capacity 30 liters is 53 centimeters. Calculate the length of a mathematically similar backpack of a capacity 20 liters.
Okay, so we know this is the capacity means the liters is always for volume. Okay, and let's call this that we have two backpacks, a mathematically similar backpack and this backpack. We'll make two bags here. Let's say we have these bags. Well, these are two bags, or let's just call it something like this. That's the first bag, and it has a lot of perhaps it's Gucci, expensive bag. We have another bag which is something else. Let's say bag G and bag H. Now what we know is, let's say one of these bag is 30. Let's call this 30 liters. 30 liters is the volume, and the length of the bag is 53 cm. Now they're telling us the volume of this other bag is 20, and the length of this is I don't know. Let's call it X. Now which two equations can I form here? Do you tell me? Zara, correct answer.
Sir, I got a doubt here in the second one.
Ask me. Ask me.
Okay, so for example, here we have 30 liters and 53 centimeter. So okay, we will take first 30 liters and 20 liters, and we will make 53 as X, right?
Yeah, so 30 is equals to K cube times 20, because these are volume. Okay, and for length, this for volume, this for length. For length, 53 is equals to K times X. Now, Luna, do you understand?
Yes.
Now you can do it like this as well. You can write X here and 53 here. It does not make a difference. But for both, it should be same. So if you write 53 here, then this would be 20 into 30. So these are together on one side, and these are on one side. So let's do it like this. 53 is equals to K times X, and 30 is equals to this. Fine. So how do I find K? Which of these equations can I solve? Tell me. Lura, solve it on the board.
To find K, we have to do the length.
Do the length one or the volume one?
Length.
Length. Fine. So length is 53 is equals to K into X. But if I take X to the other side, I don't know what X is. So I can't find the value for K. But we can also do it like, yeah, tell me, Rachit. Now, what we do know is, how many unknowns do we have? We don't know K, we don't know X. So we have two unknowns here, 1, 2. But in this equation, I only have one unknown. So I can solve this. The one with less unknown values or less variables, I can solve that easily. So let's start with equation number 1. Now, Diana, how do I solve this one? Quick. Fine, Rachid, that's correct. Now try the next question.
For this one, it will be 3 cube 20 divided by 30.
So this will be, okay, 3 cube root 30 divided by 20. And what is the answer for that? Well, cube root of this will become 3 over 2. Fine. I'll have to use my calculator. Diana, tell me the answer for K. Aluna, tell me. Rachit, are you reading the next question? Question number 3.
Yes, sir, I'm understanding it. I'm almost understood it.
Now, after this, we have to start something else. So quickly, so the value for this is going to be cube root of 20 over 30 over 20, which is 1.1447. Something this much. 5. That's long enough. That's K. Now in the second equation, we're going to plug this value for K. Now Lula, tell me, what do I do after this? Think and tell me. We'll take 53, the second equation. The second equation here.
3 equals to 1.1447 into x.
Right, 53 into 1.44 this into x. So now I can find x. What is x?
X equals to
53?
1 divided by 1.
Okay.
So
Diana, tell me the answer. How much?
Sir, I've done for PQ. Shall I send you the answer?
Yes, send it to me.
Okay, sir.
It's going to be 46.3. Yes, Diana,
46.30.
30. Right, that's correct. Good job. Now, any doubts in this question? Safa, Zara,
Yes, sir, I do have doubts.
ask me.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I
sir,
see the method you're using. You're using a different method,
yeah,
right?
sir,
Now, why is that? Yes.
but I will try to change my method. And the second thing is, why are we not like why are we not, for example, if we're taking 30 and 20 as liters, then why are we not using your cross multiplication method?
Cross multiplication method.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know I know the cross multiplication method, but I don't know why we need to do that here. Because we're following a clear pattern here, Zara, that we take 30, okay, the volume of one of the bigger ones, and then is equals to K cube, the factor, into 20. Okay, the smaller one. Now you have to write this as an equation. You have to form this equation. Okay. If you don't follow the proper method, then you'll get confused. Because the thing is, there's a proper method to everything, right? And you have to repeat this method over and over again. Now, I don't want you to do it by yourself without a method. If you have a method, then you can repeat it. You don't have to think anything. Now, first thing first, let's try another question. Okay. Let's try, I'll tell you what we did here. We took 30, which is equal to K cube because that's its volume, into 20. Then we took 20 to the other side, and we took cube root to find K. Then we just put this K into the second equation to find X. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's try another one. And now, who's working with me? Zara, work with me. The rest of you, I need a photograph in WhatsApp. I haven't gotten anything from. All right, Rashid, no
Sir,
worries.
I'm not understanding how to solve about BC.
BC, we'll do it in a second. We'll do that. Now let's start with this first. Okay, PQ, we'll get there. Now, Lula, Diana, and Safa, I need your answer in WhatsApp for this question. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Okay, I don't want you sitting there for no reason or looking at the whiteboard. Start solving it. Because in the exam, you have to solve it on your own. If it's wrong, I'll help you. Let's start. Zahra, read the question.
The diagram shows a toy board AC is equal to 16.5 centimeter, AB is equal to 19.5 centimeter, and PR is equal to 11 centimeter. Triangles
Fine.
ABC and PQ are similar.
Similar. Now tell me, which corresponding sides do you already know?
16 and 11.
11. Well, for this, I have to know this one, but there's nothing there. Let's call it X. Okay. And they're asking us to find PQ. Well, we wrote PQ as X. Fine. Now, what kind of equation will I form here? Tell me the equation.
But do we have to find?
We have to find X, but let's use the corresponding sides to form an equation.
So it's a K.
K, it's length. Yeah, length. We have to find length. It's going to be K. So what is the equation, Zahra? Take your time. Rachit, I've got your answer. Let me check it. I'm checking your answer, Rachit. Now for PQ, we'll look at that. Okay. First part is correct, Rachit. Second part, we'll look at that in a second. Zahra, what equation? Quick, tell me.
Okay, so it would be 16. X 11 is equal to X.
K into 11. Okay. So then we can find K. K is 16.5 over 11. The answer is
3 by 2.
3 by 2.
So P
Fine.
1.
1.5.
So I'm going to write 1.5, right?
Yeah, we can write that. Both are fine. And now second equation, tell me, between X and its corresponding side.
So 95 2. K is equal to 3 by 2.
K is 3 by 2, that we know that. K into what? K into
3 by 2.
not 3 by 2 into X, the corresponding sides. This one and this one. Okay. Now in K, we're going to put the 3 by 2, which is 3 by 2 into X. Therefore, the answer is X is, we'll take this to the other side. Let's write 1.5 for you. So 19.5 divided by 1.5 is equals to 13. Now, any doubts? Zara, tell me, talk to me. The rest of you, have you finished? What is the progress? The rest of you. Safa, Lula, Diana, tell me.
I'm done, sir.
Dan, send me a picture in WhatsApp.
Oh, after
Yes, both of you have to, everyone has to send a picture. Otherwise, I can't correct your answer and you can't do the second question. Now, Rashid, work with me on the second question now. Talk to me.
Okay, sir.
Now, we have to find BC. Where is BC? BC is this guy, right?
So BC is perpendicular to QR.
Okay. BC is perpendicular to QR. Well, BC is right here. This is BC. In this triangle ABC, we have the BC as the base right here. Now, what we do here is, okay, whose answer is this? Is it Lula or Diana?
It's Lula's.
Lula, Diana, do you have your own WhatsApp? Rachit, look at this. Diana, do you have your own WhatsApp?
Yes.
Yes, but I don't think I have it. So just share it to the team with your WhatsApp. Okay, on the WhatsApp number, share your answer. I'll check it quick.
Okay.
Now, Rachit, look at this. BC. This is what I have. A, B. Well, I have A, B, and C. This is the shape, right? All you have to do, Rachit, is stick to me. You have to take these sides, put it there. So we have 19.5, we have 16.5, and I don't know what BC is.
So
I'll
do
call
we
it
have
Y.
to solve this from Pythagoras theorem?
Exactly. So we have to use Pythagoras theorem. Have A
Okay,
square.
sir.
So A square plus B square is equal
Sir,
to
a
C
square
square.
plus b square equals to c square. Okay, sir, I'll do
This
it.
is A, B, C. Now the rest of you, work with me on the second question. Safa, what is your answer for the first question?
Sir, I'm going to send you. The second
sending
question.
The first question, are you sending me?
Yes, yes.
Send. Now, Lula, read the second question.
Calculate
Calculate BC.
BC.
Now, Diana, where is BC? Work with me on this. The rest of you try to do it on your own. Or listen if you're not able to. So we have this shape ABC, right? ABC right here. Now we know two sides of the shape, and it's also a right angle triangle. Yes. Like it's this shape. This means 90 degrees. Right angle. Now, for every right angle, we can use Pythagoras theorem. Now, can someone tell me what is the Pythagoras theorem?
Sir, may I?
Now, Rachit, solve the next question.
Okay,
You can
sir.
as well, but in the next question, solve it quickly.
Yes. Sir, I am sending you a photo of BC.
BC, all right. Now, Pythagoras theorem, write in your notebook, all of you, is A square plus B square is equal to C square. Clear? Write this in your notebook and tell me when you're done writing. I'll explain this out again.
Done.
Okay, Rachid, right, correct. Let me check the answer. Yep, done. Now, C square is always the hypotenuse. What is it? Say it with me.
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse, all right. Which is also the longest side. Longest side. Now, which is the longest side here? Well, this is always the longest side, above the angle, opposite of the angle. Now, you can take any of these as A or B. Let's call this guy A, let's call this B. And then this has to be C because that's the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. And we know that A square plus B square is equal to C square. Diana, tell me what is A?
16.5.
Zahra, tell me what is B?
So,
What is B in this triangle, ABC?
sir, we don't know the B.
We don't know it, but it's called, let's just write it as Y right now, okay? Fine? It is Y. And C square, which is the longest side? Safa, tell me. 19.5. Now, that's what we're doing here in this question. So 16.5 square plus Y square is equals to 19.5 square. Find Y and send me the answer in WhatsApp. Quick, send me the picture. Rachit, have you finished part 3?
No, sir, I'm doing it.
ايش هذه الاشياء الغريبة؟ هذا similarity. دخلنا اعماق similarity.
Sir,
Yes, Zara.
okay, so how we're supposed to know that we have to use A or where we have to use B or C? Or we can use any number and we'll get the same number at the end?
Yeah, but yeah, this is called Pythagoras theorem. And whenever you have a right angle triangle and you know two sides, you have to use this rule. It's a rule which is Pythagoras theorem, which is called Pythagoras theorem. And you have to use it for any triangle, which if you know two sides, to find the third side, you have to use Pythagoras theorem.
ممكن جدو ده.
Now I can hear both of you. Lula, Diana, any doubts? Any doubts in this question? Tell me.
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Zahara, whenever you have a right angle triangle, which looks like this, one side is 90 degrees, and you know two sides, let's say 13 and 2. To find the other side, you have to use a square plus b square c square. C is always going to be this side, the longest one, the Pythagoras, the hypotenuse. Any questions, Zara?
Sir, I've sent you the answer for the third one.
Third one, okay. Any questions? Rashid, the last one is wrong. So we'll solve it together.
Okay, sir.
Now, what is the answer for y? I have 4 people here who are thinking, and after you have done thinking, tell me the answer. Now, when the timer goes to 22, then I'll move to the next question.
Sir,
Yes,
can you repeat number again?
number 2 again.
Yeah.
Now we have a triangle like this. It has 3 sides. Our triangle ABC looks like this. Now I should try the last question one more time. Now this is what our triangle looks like. Fine. And I know 19.5, this is the longest side, which is the opposite of the angle, hypotenuse. I know 16, but I don't know BC. Then I'm going to call BC y. And from the Pythagoras theorem, I know that a square plus b square is equal to c square. Okay, or any two sides square, let's say if I take 16 square plus y square, which is 16.5 actually, 16.5 square plus y square must always give us 19.5 square. Always. So you take these two sides and these two must be equal to this guy. Square both of these and this will be equal to this. Therefore, when I solve this equation, I'll get y. Now, any doubts so far? Lula? Any questions? Ask me.
No, sir.
Then tell me the answer for y. Diana, any questions?
No, sir.
Then work with me. How do I solve this? I have to find y square. Diana, tell me what do I do after this? Now, in my class, there are two things you can do. Either tell me if you don't know, either tell me if you do know, then answer the question, and otherwise ask me.
Is it 652.5?
652.5. Part 2? No.
Sir, I don't understand how to do this part.
Okay, then you have to tell me. Now, which part do you not understand? From here or from here?
No, only
Part
how
one.
to calculate the y.
How to calculate the y. Then you have to tell me. If I don't know, if you don't know, if I don't know that you don't know, then I can't help you. That's one of the mistakes a lot of students make. You can do that in school. In school, you can stay silent, but here you're not staying silent. Now what we do is we take, let's first square all of these. So what is 16.5 square? That's going to be 272.25. Any questions? So far, we square this and we'll also square 19.5, which is this much, 380 0.25. Now all I have to do is to find y square, I'll take this to the other side, which will become 380.25 minus 272.25. Therefore, what is y? Well, first subtract this and tell me the answer, Safa. That should not take long.
Oh, 108.
108. Now to find y, all I have to do is take the square root to the other side. It will become 108 under root, which is, look at the calculator, which is 10.39. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now calculate the angle ABC. Rachit, were you able to solve this?
Yeah, so
Angle
the
ABC.
Pythagoras theorem I did it.
No, but the angle. This is
No,
trigonometry.
sir, I'm still getting the same answer.
Trigonometry. Now we'll skip this for now because you have not done it. I don't think Rachit, you have done it in your school, so we can skip it. We'll use over here. We'll have to use sine theta, but you don't know this, so forget it for now. We'll try one more question on similarity. Now, guys, what do you think? Am I doing it quickly, or are you understanding? One by one, tell me.
Sure, it's all right. I understand.
You're understanding, then solve these questions right here. Let's try. I'm going to give you a few things. You have a bag. Let's say you have a vase, and you know the volume. Let's say this one. Now let's just solve this question with the rest of the students, with classmates. Quick. Now you know the
Okay,
length
sir.
of this, which is 12. You don't know the length of this, which is x. But you know the volume is equals to 1500, and the volume of this is equals to, just a second, 500 cm cube. Find x. Second question. Now I want the answer from all of you in WhatsApp. You have exactly 5 minutes for it. For the 5 minutes for the first question. Timer has started. Now for the next one, you have a box. Let's say this side is 10 or 144, and this side is 12. Now you know the volume, or let's say you don't know the volume of this guy, but the volume of this is 50. Find x here, question number 2.
Sir, we will remove the powers, right?
Which powers?
1500 power 3 and then 500
That's
also.
cm cube. Okay, this is called cm cube, which is 1 cm cube is equals to 1 ml. Fine.
Sir, I'm done with question 1, so shall I send you the photo?
Send me the picture. Start the second question. Now, 1 cm cube is 1 ml. Now you don't have to, these are the units, so forget them. Okay, remove them.
Okay.
Units. Those are called centimeter cube, which is equal to 1 ml. So 1 cm cube is equal to 1 ml. Diana and Lula, are you solving the question?
Yes,
sir.
Okay. Safa?
Sir, I have solved the first one. I'm sending on the picture.
Okay. Rachit, progress?
Sir, question 2 doing it, sir. I've gotten K, I'm solving volume X.
Okay. Now for this last question. Now look, this class was just to revise things. There are a lot of hard questions which I haven't gotten to yet. Some classes are going to be easier than other classes. So practice is what is important. You may think, okay, I'm able to solve, perhaps I'm not able to solve. When you take more classes and if you practice more, that is when you get better. Nobody is very good at the beginning. And even if you are good, then there's a lot of space for improvement. But you have to keep doing it. That's when you get better. So don't think you won't get better or don't think you know everything. Both are applicable. Now, if you can't see the question, tell me to zoom in. Now, whose answer is this, Zahra or Safa?
Safa, it's myself.
Okay, there's one problem, Safa. That problem is, let's work with it on the board. Now, Safa, can you see the question, your answer on the board?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see. How do we solve this? Now, when you took 1500, what is 1500? It is the volume of, right? It's the volume of the first shape A. Now, what is 12?
Diameter.
What do you think is that? That is it is a length. Let's say perhaps some length. It could be the diameter. It could be let's say diameter, which is a length. Now we can only take volume with volume, and we can only take diameter with diameter. Safa, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So if I write 1500 here, then I can't write 12 here. I'll have to write the other volume, which is 500. Now try again. Well, you got the answer correct, fine, but you used the wrong values. One more thing, Safa, since this is volume, for volume we need to use K cube. So this will be cube. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. I'll just redo it and send it.
Redo it and send it to me. The rest of you, the time for first question is over. You had 3 minutes, it's 7 minutes now. So tell me, Lula, how much have you done?
I have finished and I have sent it, but I think I have done the same mistakes as Safa.
So redo it. Well, you did write K cube, so that's correct. But you have to take volume with volume. You can't take volume with length. So redo it. Diana, what is your how much have you finished?
I'm in the last part
Of which question?
of this question, same one.
First question. Yeah, okay. Rachit, I'm checking your answer, but I think
Sir, I guess I did it wrong, but still I send it because I will know then what is the mistake.
I'll tell you. Now, for the first question, you have done 500. That's correct. 12 into x. Rachit, you took. Wait, just a second.
Sir, I have sent question 3 also.
Yeah, all right. So it's correct. It's correct. Let me check. 12. Yeah, the answer is correct for the first one. For the second one, Rachit, third one is correct. Fourth one is also. Second is also correct. Good job.
Correct, sir. Second one.
Second one is correct.
86,400. Yes.
Don't say it, but yep, it's
Okay,
correct.
sir. Sir, how
Yeah.
to do the fourth one?
Fourth one is a bit similar to the third one. Can you see how?
Yes, sir. I understood that though, but I did not understand how to get the area for x.
Area for x. Okay. Now I want you to try this one. Try doing it exactly same to question number 3.
Okay, sir.
Exactly same. Now, Diana, how much have you finished? Now, Safa, you did some improvements. Very good. Safa, talk to me on the screen, on the board. Now, can you see your answer? Safa?
Yes, sir.
Now, one thing is, now k cube is equal to 3. This k cube is actually equal to 3. So to find k, we need to take this 3, this power to the other side, which will become root of 3. Fine. Now try again by finding k. So this is 1500 by 500 is 3. Fine, but that is equal to k cube. So what is k? So for k, we'll have to take 3 to the other side, which will become 3. Cube root of 3. Now this k you have to put over here. You understand?
So like it's wrong.
It is wrong, but there's one mistake. Everything is correct, except that you removed the 3 from here. The cube power. This 3, where did it go, Safa? ये 3 कहाँ गया? So we'll put the 3 again. And now to find k, since this is k cube, how do I find k, Safa? So if let's say I have something like this, k square is equal to 9, then k will be square root of 9, which is 3. If k cube is equal to 27, then k will be cube root of 27. Usi tarah, what will we do here?
3 is the cube root of 3.
Cube root of 3. Now you know k. So अब इसी k को यहाँ पे डालना. We'll put this k to the other over here, and then you'll get the exact answer. So you made improvements. That's good. Now redo it one more time. एक और दफा.
So the answer is correct, like 4.
4 is not the answer, no, because k is wrong, na? K is cube root of 3. It's not 3.
But sir, how do we get cube root here, whereas we are using it as length?
15 is volume. 1500 is volume.
Can you zoom out with the question so I can look at it?
Yes. Let's go to the question. Look.
But sir, you told me to remove the units, right?
Okay, I'll tell you how we do it. The units you have to remove cm cube. You don't have to write that, fine. But आपको उस factor to k cube लिखना होगा ना. You'll have to write the factor k cube. So 1500 is equals to k cube into 500. वो तो सही लिखा है सबने. Safa has written it correctly. Look, she put k cube here, है ना? But suddenly she removed k cube without taking it to the other side. To remove the cube, you have to take it to the other side, which will become cube root. Zara, samajh aaya?
Sir, I have sent the picture of question 4.
Okay, you have k 12. Okay, let me see. Now, Lula, what is your progress? Talk to me.
I'm not understanding how to do the second one.
What about the first one? Send the first one first. Diana, what is your progress?
I will send you my work, sir.
Okay. Now, okay. Send the first answer, all of you. Zara, send the first answer. We'll do the
Sure,
second one
I'll
together.
be doing it because I did it wrong.
Okay, redo it quick. You don't get so much time in the exam. So keep doing it and keep sending it to me. I'll tell you what's wrong. Speed is more important. Now 108. Okay. Right, Rachit, your fourth answer is correct. So you realize, Rachit, that these two questions are exactly the same, right?
Yeah, sir. At the first, sir, when I saw the area and the size of it, I understood, but I had it out how to solve this.
Right, you'll get
So that
all
is
the
why
questions
I
in the
asked.
exam. In the exam
Yes.
will be like this. This is important. So it's similar to two shapes, but they're putting it together. So if I take this guy and if I put it here, it becomes the same, right? Look.
Yes,
Is that
correct,
clear?
sir.
Correct. Okay. Now I think. Okay. Fine, Rachit. Now I think I'll be giving you homework on angle properties. Have you done that with me in class?
No, sir, we have not touched angles, trigonometry, or anything.
Okay. Angles, no angles. So if I give you a homework of difficult questions from similarities, will you be able to solve them?
Okay, sir, I'll try.
That's all for now. You can leave. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye. Get well soon. Now,
Thank you,
Safa, can you
sir.
see the answer on the board? Rachit, finish the English homework as well. Now, Safa, can you see the answer? Your answer here. Safa, speak to me.
Yes, sir.
It's correct. Good job. Samajh aaya kaise? Do you understand how to do this now?
Yes, sir.
Now that's good. Now, Lula, I want you to work with me now on this question. First, send the answer for the first one. Diana, work with me on the first question. Now, first tell me, Diana, what do you know about the first shape? Shape A.
The volume is 1,500 centimeter cube.
And what is the diameter?
12.
12. It's 12? Okay. I know that. Fine. So can I make an equation using the second shape? What do you know about the second shape?
The second shape's volume is 500 centimeter cube.
And the diameter is?
We don't have
We don't have it, but we'll call it X. What is it?
X.
We do have it, but we don't know it. It's still there. It's called X. So the diameter goes with diameter, volume goes with volume. Is that clear? So volume goes with volume, diameter goes with diameter. So I'll form two equations here. 1500 is equals to K cube times 500. Why are we taking K cube? Zara, that's correct. Now, Lula, Diana, why are we taking K cube?
Because it's volume.
Volume. Now for the diameter, it will just be 12 into K is equal to K into X. Any questions?
No.
No. Now I don't know what K and X are. Well, I don't know both of them, so I can't find the answer here. But in this case, I only have one unknown, which is K. There's nothing else I don't know. So I can use the first equation to solve my answer. So 1500 is equal to K cube into 500. And I take 500 to the other side, which will be 1500 divided by 500, which is equals to K cube. Taking this to the other side. Now, what is 1500 divided by 500? This
3.
goes away. 3. K cube. Now, I know that 3 is K cube. What is K then? K will basically be root cube root of 3. Any questions?
No.
Now, second part, we'll just put 12 is equals to cube root of 3 into X. Therefore, what is X? X is
12.
12 divided by,
3.
take this to the other side, cube root of 3. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Now, when we solve this, we'll get how much? Just a second, it's going to be 8.320. Fine. Now, do you know how to take cube root in your calculator? Diana, do you know how to use cube root in your calculator?
Shift and the number.
Shift and the
Cube root.
square root, right? Cube root, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So we'll just do 12 divided by cube root of 3. I hope you guys don't have a question now in this. Can I move on? Second question. Now, everyone got the correct answer. Lula, I haven't gotten your answer. I've gotten it, which is perfect. Now, first question is easy for everyone now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's try the first question. Now, everyone did it themselves. That's good. If I solve it, I'll solve it in a second. But that has nothing to do with you because you have to solve it in the exam, not me. So let's copy the second question and try solving that. Now the class will be over after this. You guys have another class after this. What is the next class?
Physics.
Physics. Check the timetable again.
Okay.
Now, Lula, work with me on the second question. What do you know about shape A?
Yes, sir. It's physics.
Physics.
If A is unknown, I mean the volume is unknown.
Okay, so it's X.
Yeah,
You just have
X.
to say X. And the diameter, or let's say this side That's only diameter. We don't have diameter unless we have some circular shape. But in cube, we have this side. If I call it AB, that side is 144. Okay, that's like the side of cube. Now the side of this cube B is how much, Diana?
12.
What do we know about cube B?
The volume is 50.
And side is
12.
12. So I can form two equations, side with side, volume with volume. Always know that. Side with side, volume with volume. Now I'll take it like this. X is equals to KQ times 50. Any doubts here? Any problems?
Oh,
No, that's my first equation. Now what is the second equation I can form? Safa, tell me.
144 is equal to K into X.
X, but not X, because X is volume, K
12.
is side. We have to take side, so 12. And it can never be the same shape, guys. Okay, gals, it can never be the same shape. It has to be of different shapes. Now we can solve the first equation first. So, well, X is equal to K cube and 50. I can't solve this because I don't know X or K. But over here, I only have K as a known. So Diana, tell me, how do I find K? Next step.
12 divided by 144.
144 by 12. Okay. So from top, it will go to down right here. This from here will go here. That will become 144 divided by 12. There, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now look at the calculator on the screen. The calculator, so 144 divided by 12 is going to be 12. K is 12. So I'll put this 12 in the second equation. So X is equal to 12 cubed into 50. So what is X? Tell me the answer. I'm waiting for the answer. And all the answers should be in the chat, by the way.
So, sir, 50 won't move to the other side, right?
No, we have to find X.
Yeah.
So if उधर जाएगा तो फिर we can't find X.
can I say the answer?
Say that again. It is? How much is the answer? The answer is? Okay, I've got
36.
7, 536.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not correct. Why? Look at the calculator on the screen. So 12 cubed into 50, which is how much? 86400. Now, Zahra and Safa, the Rashid sisters have gotten it correct. What about the Abraham sisters? Where's the answer? Try it one more time, quick. 12 cube into 50 in the calculator. Zahra and Safa, any doubts in this question?
There was no, sir.
So we'll write easy over here, right? Now it's easy.
Okay, I
But,
got it. 6400.
86400. Got it?
Yes.
sir.
Diana, same answer. Let's try the next question then. Now, look, in this school, they try to finish the syllabus. My goal is to finish your understanding. If I finish the syllabus and you don't understand, I don't get anything. Neither do you. My goal is so that you get A stars, right? Nothing else. If I don't finish the syllabus, which I will finish the syllabus, but you have to understand as well. That's the key priority here. There's no point in finishing all questions that nobody understands. There's no point in that. Now, this question. Diana, tell me, what do I know about shape B?
Area 108 centimeter.
Okay, and What else do I know? I know that side AC is how much?
60.
60. Now, Lula, tell me, what do I know about the second shape?
Well, the second shape area is X and the side is 30.
30, corresponding side. Now, if let's say 30 was this and not this, then there's no way to solve this question because you don't have corresponding sides. Fine, then you can't solve the question. But you must, in the question, they will give you corresponding sides. So this is 30. Let's call it EFG. Now, AC is proportional to EG. That's what we know. So that means they're corresponding. We'll write AC is proportional to EG. That means they are corresponding sides. Now I can, from here I can solve. That's, what is the first equation? Safa, tell me. We always get two equations. What is the first one? Safa.
108 is equal to K into 60.
Again, they are the same. एक साथ नहीं हो सकते हो. They have to be in the second shape. And this is area, this is length. So we can't take those together. We have to take area with area. So what is the equation? K times?
X.
Zara, tell me. X. Now, Lula, tell me the second equation, quick. Zara, I want the answer for X from you.
60
is
equals to K into 30.
30, but there's a problem in the first equation. Why? This is area. Area has K squared, so this will be K squared. Is that clear?
Yes.
Safa, do you understand? We take area with area, saath mein lena, same things. We have to take them together. And for area, it must be K squared. Now, I can find K from the second equation, can't I? Because I only have K as unknown. Over here, I have X and K, so I can't find that. But I can use second equation. So tell me what is K from the second equation? Safa.
Uh, 60 divided by 30.
30, which is? Diana, tell me.
2.
2. Now we know this. Fine, perfect. Now I can just plug this into the second equation. I'll get 108 is equals to what?
2 square.
2 square into X. Therefore, 108 is equal to 4 into X. Therefore, X is how much, Zara? How much?
27.
108 by 4, which is 27 is equal to X. Any doubts, anyone?
No, sir.
Now I think it's easier now, right? Perhaps you'll still face problems. Don't think you're a master now. But is it easier than when you started?
Yes.
Yes.
Now let's try question number 4. It's exactly the same as question number 1. I want you to take this as screenshot, as homework. Or don't take this as homework. I'll tell you right now. Quickly, let's say Safa, work with me on this. We'll finish this. Now you have shape B and shape A. Safa, what do you know about shape A?
The area is X.
Area is X and the length, one side, this one, what is the side? Side is 12. Now
12.
look, I can take this guy. This is the same as having two triangles like this. I can take this triangle and put it there. It will be exactly the same thing. I'll show you how. If I take this triangle and if I make it small, and if I put it here, it's the same thing, yes? So instead of putting it separately right here, I'm putting it in there. And that's how you get the question in the exam. Now we can again make two equations. Quickly tell me the two equations. Anyone? Whoever says it first gets a point.
Division 1 area 108 equals to x square into x.
Not x squared, k squared.
Yeah, k square into x.
Yes. Now, Zahra, second equation.
So 12,
12.
okay, 12. So 12 is in, wait, 12 to the same. So, K2,
K into
K into 3.
3. But there's one problem. That 3 will come here. Why is that? Because look, 3 is the length of the bigger shape. Okay? And 12 is the, actually, no, that's wrong. Let's take it like this. 12 and 3. Fine. Now the bigger shape is 12 and k into 3. Fine. Any doubts? Now we can directly find k, which is 12 over 3, which is 4. Therefore, I'll find this. That this is 108 equals to 4 square into x. Therefore, what is that? What is x? Quick, tell me. 108 divided by?
By 8.
Not 8. 4 square is 16.
Yeah, 16. I multiplied.
Divided by 8. Not 8, 16. X. So x is, do it on the calculator, 108 divided by 16, which is 27 by 4 or 6.7. Any questions? No, that's it. This is the end of the class. Now, since you have a test, that's why I took a long class. Let me check what the time is. When do you have the next class? After how long?
7 o'clock. So we
What
just
is
got
the
9
time right now?
minutes. It's
9 minutes.
6:51.
Okay. Then do one thing. Go take a break for 10 minutes. Join on time, all of you. Is
Okay,
that clear?
yes.
Take a break, eat, watch something, scroll on Instagram, do whatever you want, then join at 7. Take care. Goodbye.
Thank you.